My name is Brontee, and my face makes me feel deformed. I have really heavy cheek. It's very asymmetrical, unbalanced. It's not the way that I was born. Well, I actually was in a car accident about 3 years ago. I have some nerve damage on my face, so I get a lot of tugging at the eye and a lot of eye twitching. So I kind of just want to see if there's something I can do to just relieve that a little bit. On July 2016, I got hit by a drunk driver. It was a Friday night. I asked my boyfriend, Axel, if he can take me to get food. A car came through the intersection on a red light and ran right into us on the passenger side. I really just remember the glass shattering and flying through the car. I looked down and then blood started just dripping down all over my lap, and that's when I realized I was injured.
So is that some of the eye twitching that we're seeing there now?
Yes.
And that's actually a good thing. So we're getting that nerve to stimulate, and then we're gonna get it to calm down.
After the accident, the surgeon basically just wanted to clean me up. He pretty much just took all the glass out of my face and he stitched me up. I was told that I would probably never have my smile back again. And they told me also that I have nerve damage.
How are you feeling now that you're sitting up?
I feel a lot of tension released.
Good.
Yeah. I didn't see what I looked like until I believe it was 2 days in. I looked in the mirror and I couldn't believe it. That was how bad my face looked. I feel like I saw like a monster. Like, a just deformed person. It was hard. It was hard to see my mom come into the room and to see, like, the heartbreak on her face. And just, like, I feel like that killed me more than, like, me and how I felt. I know it was really hard for her to see that.
So this basically was a MVA, motor vehicle accident, with glass in her face. Trauma to her face. Take a peek. Here she is.
That's what she looks like now.
So it looks like she has some residual fullness from whatever that was.
That's gonna be fascinating.
All right, well, let's get her in, okay?
Very interesting.
Can you please send in Brontee?
Brontee.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How are you, Dr. Nassau?
Good,
Terry
how are
DeBro.
you?
What is that?
Pleasure- pleasure to meet you.
Axel. So all we have is a few photos, and obviously we see the scar and stuff. What happened?
3 years ago, we were involved in a car accident. A drunk driver had hit us.
She blew a .24 blood alcohol.
I think it was 0.18.
Wow.
She has more than
Still,
twice
yeah,
the legal
twice the
limit.
limit.
And
though,
also
yeah.
tested positive for cocaine as well.
Whoa.
The window smashed, and my face took the impact of the glass.
So the glass sliced right through your cheek.
Yeah.
And you didn't have any injuries?
No, not really.
Really?
Just a couple scrapes.
You got taken to the ER by paramedics?
Yes. They didn't have a surgeon on duty. They had to wait until the surgeon came in at about 7.
Did any of the emergency room physicians try to just remove some of the glass, especially if it was pretty superficial?
I think they just wrapped it up, and they were just trying to control the bleeding, so I just pretty much continued
Okay.
bleeding throughout the night.
It was just a
What time did you get there?
little around midnight, a little bit after
Okay.
midnight.
So besides having an open wound with glass, you were bleeding all night long.
Yeah.
Bleeding! Brontee had many problems relating to waiting all night for a doctor to come in. 1, she was bleeding all night. That could have stopped if the doctor closed it. 2, the risk of infection goes up. 3, there's a possibility that it could increase scar formation if you wait too long. The doctor should have gotten his ass in there a lot sooner.
And you've not had any other procedures since then?
I have not. It was actually the lieutenant of the police department, the traffic department, told me to go ahead and reach out to you guys.
How'd you know him?
He's familiar with the accident. He made a point to come and introduce himself to me, and he's the one
Actually,
that...
I wonder for court hearings, there was, how many cops came?
I was surrounded by police officers.
Mind you, these are officers that she doesn't even know, that
Right.
weren't involved directly in the accident. They came just to support her.
I'm eternally grateful for the support that I've received from the police department. They've helped me tremendously. I would not be here today if it wasn't for the police department.
But how did this heal? What complications or what after effects have you had from the injury?
The bulkiness in my cheek affected my smile, so whenever I try to, my cheek will push onto, I feel like it basically is pushing my mouth back, so it's like kind of like, no, I don't want you to smile.
Like this sensation that it's pushing on you?
Yeah. I feel like my face is like fighting back at me smiling. That really bothers me.
I noticed as we were sitting here, you had a little blepharospasm. Your lower eyelid here was...
Yes.
Is that from the accident?
It's from the accident, yes.
Also a chance that some of those muscles got cut.